What is going on? Zedmont is me, I think. Been a long, long week. Worked 17 hours yesterday, and I'm on salary, which is basically equivalent to getting punched in places you don't want to get punched. We're going to do some 5 engine room stuff, then some 6 engine room stuff. I am leaving this account at 5 engine rooms for the moment. I'm finding that I can win quite easily at 5 engine rooms. That being said, now I'm going to fail that I've said that, but my other account's at 6 and just waiting to go to 7. So I don't have any kind of high, flashy, how to get to diamond, the best strategy, massive thumbnail stuff. We're just going to play some warships and hopefully do some goodness. Now, on these ones, I found that dropping to the left with Seekers works very well because they then sneak in behind to the back. So we should be able to get a very, very good time on this as long as I don't screw it up. And you gotta know, I'm going to screw it up. It's just the nature of the beast. So we're going to get all of our heavies into here. We're going to shock right about there. And we're just going to let them kind of hang out. We don't really need anything else out of these guys. As all we really need is to get that front engine room. I'm going to save all the rest of my gunboat energy for sneaking those Seekers in behind. That is my only goal at the moment. And then all we need to do is throw a shock right about there. Boom. And now we're just absolutely golden, except for the fact that that front shock launcher managed to hit us through some miracle of science. So not doing super duper well, but we still managed to get this down in about 3 minutes 10 seconds. So do consider going left with the Seekers, right with the heavy choppers or the school buses or the magic school buses or the snow plows, whatever the heck you want to call them, because having them go in 2 different directions just means that you can get underneath those back right sky shield. And that everyone has moved to the back right sky shield. If you haven't moved to the back right sky shield, you're missing out and you're so far behind. Yeah, anyways, the back left sky shield is not a difficult strategy to deal with. I'm actually going to move this shock mine because I feel like this shock mine is never, ever, I can't actually move it during someone's attack. Spectating. I told you I'm tired. I worked until ridiculously late last night, and brain is just not working. So Boom Beach, some of you out there actually thought that Boom Beach is my job, and I love you for thinking that, but with 18,000 subscribers, Boom Beach is not your job, I assure you, unless you're like making minimum wage working at Starbucks or something like that. Does Starbucks even pay minimum wage? These ones, this strategy right here, this one, this is, I'll show you why this back left engine room thing is not working. We're going to go like this. We're going to drop and flare all the way back there. Now, realistically, probably should be using what's his face over here, using Mr. Bullit on that left-hand side, I should say, but don't really need to do it. We're going to throw a shock right in here, and you'll notice that all of these Seekers on this right-hand side are just going to cruise through all this stuff. Should not have any problem, I don't think. Now that I've said that, I've basically screwed myself, though. And so they're just going to get all of these engine rooms down as our stuff on the back right there gets some other stuff down. Now, typically, the 3rd engine room doesn't matter. You can get it with artillery or barrage. It's kind of nice to have extra GBE on this left-hand side because you can do stuff like this, but 3 minutes, 10 seconds, very, very easy for anyone with 2 engine rooms in the back left. We got 313 simply because I didn't have to barrage that 3rd engine room. So if you can get 3 on the right, it's a bonus, but all you really need is your Seekers to get 2 and your troops to get 2, and then you just barrage the 5th one. Boom, shaka-laka. And that is my 5 engine room strategy. I've already shown you this. I called it snowplows and Seekers for lack of creativity and marketing. You'll notice in my channel, I am not good at marketing. I don't have many catchphrases. I just say peace, but everyone else has copied that anyways. So, we're just gonna cruise. We'll do one more 5 engine room attack, which I'm guaranteed to lose. One other note, if your matchmaking starts spinning for more than 5, 6, 7 seconds, you know you're going to get a different engine room. And at this point, there are not many 4 engine room players, so realistically it's going to be 6 or 7. So you can just click cancel and then you won't get matched. You have to be on top of it though. This is my tech tree for quick review. Don't need any of these things. Bombardiers don't interest me this season. I know people are using them very well, but I just don't have any interest. waiting on upgrading my rocket launchers simply because I've basically stuck to 5 engine rooms, so might as well use those tokens somewhere. I have Bullit, have not been using him all that much, but let's get one more battle in, hopefully. And you see, we're matching. Oh, there we go. I was about to click cancel because I'm lazy. Again, people, don't do this. This is the #1 way to lose. Maybe that's my thumbnail for this one, is don't do this. We're going to drop our heavy choppas first. Do make sure you drop your heavy choppas first. That is super, super critical. We're going to throw one barrage in there, and then we're going to go something like this. Now, we're going to need a smoke right about there. Otherwise, all of our stuff are going to get stuck, and then we're just going to hang out. This whole right side does not matter much at all. So we can just hang out here for a second. We can throw a shock right there, a shock right there. Ah, I hate it when that happens. The one shock launcher managed to get me. Now, here's the thing. Don't waste your gunboat energy trying to save your seekers. Instead, just throw all sorts of artillery and barrage for that back engine room. No problems at all, because you'll notice we've got lots and lots of it left. And now everything is done. 3 minutes, 11 seconds. So there is your theme of the day on those 5 engine rooms that have the back 2. And by the way, Orion gets all the credit for this. I think he watched my video and said, Zed, you're an idiot. Speaking of Orion, I'm going to show you something quickly here. Our challenge of the week. I said I was going to do 6 engine room stuff today, but you know what? Don't have the time for it. Just got 3. I have to interview 2 people, and I got to go to physio today, and life is crazy on my end. Hopefully on your end it is as well. So Orion and I are having an intel war this week. He's at 195. I am cruising along at 187. Now, he gets up 3 hours before I do, so I tend to catch him towards the end of the day. But big shout out over here to Eris Pro, who is in our task force group and has been throwing what's his face, Orion, some intel. So cheating a little bit, just happened to get spawned by someone else in our task force group. Now, speaking of our task force group, do check the description. We are jam-packed full, but there are some openings. So there's our Discord link on the screen. Also, lots and lots of good stuff. Mega Crab is coming next weekend. I guess that's 7 days from now, 6 days from now. Nonetheless, as always, thank you for coming in. Hopefully this showed you one new strategy for dealing with 5 engine rooms. Also, let me know what rank you're at. There's only 2 days, 15 hours left. I really need to just dedicate a push. I likely will be doing that from my couch because I find that I just screw up on YouTube's. Anyways, as always, thank you for coming in. Do consider liking and sharing and subscribing and throwing Zedmot over there in your creator boost. Every 7 days it expires, which is ridiculous. And I only tell you at the end of the video where no one's watching. Anyways, so as always, I'm Zedmot. Thanks for coming in. Peace!